In this video, I'm going to do some problems where we're condensing the log. So I'm going to do 13, 15, and number 17. So in number 13, I need to remember what the properties of logs are. And one of the things that we did in class was that foldable that was pink. So looking at number 13, I see that we have the addition of logs. That means that we can multiply the argument. So we can kind of condense this into one log. And then the other thing that I notice is that I have a 2 multiplying that first log, and I know that I can rewrite that as an exponent on the u. We also see that there's a 10 in front of that second log, and so that is going to be the exponent on the v. So I should expect to see a u squared times a v to the 10th power, and I'm condensing that all into one log statement. So that would correspond to b. In number 15, it's the same kind of thing, but now we have a minus sign there, which means that second log is going to be in the denominator. So any positive log is going to be in the numerator, and any negative log is going to be in the denominator. We also have some powers here, so we're going to need to use that power property. So that power of 5 is going to be the exponent on the a, and that power of 25 is going to be the exponent on the b. So rewriting as a single log, we still have log base 4. A is going to be to the 5th power, and then our b is going to be in the denominator to the 25th power. So that is like a. And then 17 is maybe a little bit more complicated. I see that we have a 6 in front of the first log, so that needs to be a power on the z. And then I see we have on our second log, well, for one, it's addition, so I know we're going to multiply. But then I see that we're dividing by 3. So just recall that we could rewrite that. So I'm just going to kind of simplify this. First one is z to the 6th power. And then my plus, and I'm going to rewrite this as 1/3 times the log base 6 on x, because divide by 3 and multiply by 1/3 is the same thing. So now it's sort of in a format where I can recognize that, oh, that's a number multiplying the log, which means it can be on the exponent. So rewriting this into one log, I get log base 6. I know we're going to have a z to the 6th power, and we're going to be multiplying because the logs are adding, or they're both positive. And then we're going to have an x to the 1/3 power. So if you look and you don't see your answer there, just remember that those rational exponents can be written as a radical. So I'm going to rewrite this, log base 6 of z to the 6th, and our x is going to have a radical on it, and our index number is 3. That tells us what kind of root it is. So because the denominator of that exponent is 3, that tells us that it's actually a cube root. So that means our answer is B.